Hello everyone. Today we're going to be starting 10.4. We're going to be talking about stem and leaf plots and then histograms. So this is going to be continuing on with our stats unit so far. Alright, so first thing we're going to be talking about is stem and leaf plot. So this is a data that organizes the data based on the digits. It's going to be separated into a stem, which is going to be the leading digits, and then a leaf is always going to be the last digit. What is nice about this is it shows how the data is distributed. Looking at example 1, we're going to be making a stem and leaf plot. So the number of home runs hit by the 20 baseball players with the best single season batting average in Major League Baseball since 1990 are listed below. I don't know too much about baseball, so I would assume these are good numbers. I don't know. We're going to make a stem and leaf plot of the data. So step 1, we are going to draw a line. And we're going to start looking at the numbers. So I have 14. We're going to write the first digits, which is 1, and then my last digit is going to be on the other side. Okay, so we did 14. So 25, we're going to have a new one, which is 2, and then I have 5. 8. So I do need to have a number in front. So another way to write 8 would be like 0, 8. So we're going to have 0 and then 8. Okay. I have another 8, so I'm just going to write it like this, okay? Make sure to leave a little bit of a space so you know it's like a different number. Then I have 7, 7, 19, so that is also a 1, so we're going to put a 9 here. I don't have any 30s yet, so we're going to have a 3 and then a 7. We're going to have a 9 for 39, 1 and 8. I don't have any 4s yet, so we're going to have a 4 and a 2, 2, 3, 4, so that would be 0, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 1, 9. I do think it's helpful to cross them off as you go along, just so you're not accidentally writing the number twice. 4, 1, 0, 3, and then 1, 2. Okay. And then you do need to make a key just to kind of tell us what's happening. So my key, when I split up this first one, I have 1 and then that line 4, which actually equals 14. So that was step 1. Step 2 then, we are just going to put all of these numbers in order. So draw your vertical line again. I'm looking at here, my lowest number is a 0, so we're going to write 0 first, and then we're going to order these. So looking here, smallest number is 3, and then I have a 4, 2 7s, so 1, 2, and then 2 8s, 1, 2. Okay. Next number is 1. Okay, so now I'm going to write these numbers. I have a 2, I have 4, another 4, I have an 8, and a 9 and a 9. Okay, then I have a 2 is my next number, so we're in the 20s now. Smallest number is a 1, then I have a 3, and then a 5. Next one is a 3, I have 2, 7, and then a 9. And then my last is 4, which I have 1 and a 2. And then my key, once again, is going to be the same thing. I have that 1 line, and then the 4, which equals 14. Alright, so this kind of makes it kind of easy to see. Majority of my data is in these first two ones, so in the 0 or in the single digits and then in those tens. And then it slowly gets less and less as we move further down that. Okay. So what I want you to do is, actually we'll start it off together and then I want you to try after that. Alright, so step 1, we're going to make our horizontal line. Alright, so my first one, I have 12 and then a 1. Okay, so that is what you were doing. You're always going to write all of the digits on the left side, and then what the last digit is goes on the right side. Okay, so I want you to pause this then, and then try this out, and then you're going to check your answers with mine. Alright, so the next one I have 12, 4, 124. I have 133, so I have 13 and 3. 111. So then 10 and 9. 112, so we're going to put 2 here. 105. 127, so the 7's going to go after the 12. 106, so we're going to put the 6 here. 139, so the 9 will go there. And then I have 122, so the 2 will go there. My key for this one, so I have the 12 and then the 1, which equals 121. Step 2 then is putting these in order. So my smallest number is a 10. We're going to have a 10. Smallest number here is that 5. So I will put, sorry, you guys can't even see that. I will put the 5 here then. Then I have the 6. And then I have the 9. Next number is 11. So then I have the 1. And then I have the 2. Next number is 12. I have the 1, the 2, the 4, and the 7. My 13 then, I have the 3 and the 9. Okay. So if you're looking at this one is actually pretty evenly distributed. As opposed to this one up here, everything was kind of up in that top half. This one is pretty even throughout. Okay. For an example 2, what you are going to have to do is actually draw the picture. So this would be given to you. We have men on one side, and then we have women on the other side. We're going to have a two-way or back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So this would be 1, I have 6, 6, 8, 8. We have a 2, 5, 6, a 1, 1, 3, 4, 7, and then a 3 and a 0. So then my key for this is the 1, 2, 5. This is saying I have 21 for the men. So we're actually reading it kind of left or right to left, which is kind of opposite of what we do. And then I would have the 25 for the women. Okay, so this one we're reading backwards, this one we're reading forward. All right, so if we, it says compare the ages of the two teams, so between the men and the women. And if you're looking at this, my women are 16, 16, 18, 18, 25, and 26, where the men are 21, 21, 23, 24, 27. And then I also have a 30. From here then, we can see that the men are not a lot, but they are significantly older than the women, just because all of my data is down low, and then where the woman is up higher. So we can say the women's team tends to be younger than the men's team. Okay. So starting tomorrow, we'll talk about the histograms then.